Hi everybody. I am coming at you tonight with a video that might seem odd for Valentine's Day. It's actually about sadness, depression, and not feeling the holiday, not feeling the love. There are a lot of us out there that are happy, content, are celebrating tonight, buying chocolates and going to dinner and roses and who knows what. And for all of you, I applaud you. Keep on with your bad self, enjoy each other, celebrate your love. And you might even want to watch this video because who knows, it might help you with a different emotion on a different day. For those of you that aren't feeling it, that are like bah humbug, maybe that's a Christmas term, but you just don't want to celebrate tonight, I get that one too. I've been there, I've done that. And I want to address that. I want to teach you a model that can help you recognize your circumstance, understand your thoughts behind it and the emotions that are triggered to basically help you have an action that actually gets you the result that you want. So let's give you a few scenarios. How about you're just not in a relationship and you really want to be? You lost the love of your life and you haven't found love again. Your relationship just sucks. You're with the wrong person and you haven't done anything about it. You're just grumpy. You don't know why, you're just grumpy. Or maybe you're just simply depressed and you don't know how to pull yourself out of that funk. So I use these circumstances because these are circumstances I personally have been in and I feel that I can talk about them. Sadness and depression is, it's crazy. It can take over your mind. It can have physical reactions with your body. It can invade every aspect of your life, and it just can consume everything. But that's actually if you allow it to. I want to present again a model to you that might help you change the outcome of your thoughts. So let's take a scenario here. I'm just going to take the first one. You're not in a relationship and you really want to be. Right? That's the circumstance. Now our mind goes, well, I'm not in a relationship because. That's not the circumstance. The circumstance is you're not in a relationship. The reasons why are interpretive. They can be numerous reasons that combine to that outcome, but all we know for certain is you are not in the relationship that you want to be in or one at all. That's all we know. So now, if we take just that, what are the thoughts that pop into your mind right away about that? And again, remember, we're talking about somebody that is feeling sad, depression, just loneliness maybe, right? And again, I'm saying feelings, okay? You may not be in a relationship and be very comfortable with that. I applaud you for that, but we're not talking about those people. We're talking about people that really are just sad about this, okay? So let's talk about the thought that is triggered behind your circumstance. Again, your circumstance is you're not in a relationship and you really want to be, okay? So what thoughts are triggered by that? I'm going to give you a few that come to mind for me. Something's wrong with me. Nobody's ever going to love me. I should have just stayed with my ex. I was better off with him than nobody. No one will ever want me with all of my baggage. I really should work on myself because if I can't love myself, how's anybody else going to love me? Those are all thoughts that pop into or could pop into your head. They popped into mine when I was in this circumstance. Those are things that I felt. I apologize. Those are things that I thought. Then the feelings that came in with that, once I thought one of those things were, I was devastated from a past relationship and the loss of it. I'm really not feeling really positive about myself, and I know I've got some stuff to work on, and oh God, how is anybody else going to love me? And that just makes me sad. It makes me sad for me, and it makes me sad for anybody that might get me in the condition that I'm in. I'm feeling fearful because I don't want to get hurt again. I'm just lonely. It's really not that bad, but I'm just lonely right now. You know what? I haven't put myself out there. I've isolated myself. Those are feelings that are triggered by the thoughts from the circumstance. So then what do I do? Okay, well, let's take one of them. I'm devastated from a past relationship. That's how I'm feeling. Well, gosh, is that really going to make me want to put myself out there? I'm devastated. I'm feeling lonely. And then I'm just, I just don't want to do it. And so then I do nothing. Maybe I go buy myself a box of chocolates and eat the whole thing. What if, and then what does that get me? It doesn't get me the relationship, which is what I actually want. I'm not in a relationship. That's my circumstance. And I have thoughts and feelings that cause a action that doesn't get me the result that I want. Emotions are just a reaction to our thoughts. So let's change this a little bit. Scenario stays the same. I'm not in a relationship that I want to be in, or I'm not in a relationship at all. That circumstance stays the same. What if my thought is, I'm not there yet, but I'm working on it? The universe is going to bring Mr. Right to me. You know what? I'm a good person and I will find the right person someday. I'm a good person and I deserve happiness. Those thoughts are going to completely change the emotion that you have. Right? If you're thinking, I'm a good person and I just haven't met Mr. Right yet, you're going to be out there, you're going to be in the dating scene, you're going to be putting yourself in circumstances where you have opportunities to meet people, and it might not always be good, but you'll feel good about at least you're trying to get to the result that you want. Your feelings change. And not only that, but let's say you go out and that night you don't meet the perfect person. Maybe you meet a bunch of duds, right? But your feelings are more positive. They're not negative. And it's okay to have negative feelings, just don't let yourself stay there. So again, you go out, you put yourself in a circumstance, maybe you go to a mixer or something like that, and you just don't find the right person. That's okay. And you can go, well, at least I put myself out there. Today didn't work out for me and that's a bummer, but you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to try again because I want the result of being in a relationship. If you just attach negative thoughts, you're going to have negative emotions and then you're going to have negative actions and you're not going to have the result you want. So work on changing your thought. And this is an exercise and a practice that takes a lot of coaching and training and actually doing the exercise of training your mind to think differently. But we are absolutely in control of our mind. We can control our emotions to a point. There's going to be bad emotions. There's going to be good emotions. I want you to realize that you don't have to sit in the negative and bad emotions. You can process them and you can say, you know what? That's a bummer that I didn't meet Mr. Right or Miss Right tonight. But guess what? I'm going to try again tomorrow because I truly want to change my circumstance. And I know that if I stay down here and I stay down low, I'm not going to change that circumstance. So I'm going to continue to think positive thoughts. And I'm going to have positive emotions because I'm training my brain to have positive thoughts, and my emotions are going to be a reaction to those positive thoughts. Then I'm going to take action. And when you're having positive emotion, your action is going to be positive, and then you're going to have a positive result. I hope this makes sense to you. If not, call me, direct message me, and I can help take a circumstance that's specific to you, and we can walk through this model. I hope you have a great night. I hope this helps some of you that aren't feeling the love on Valentine's Day. And I look forward to the next time I can share some more information with you. Have a great night.